Hello, everyone. This is Alzy. Welcome back to the Raven's Lair. It's been a long time since I've uploaded anything. This is just going to be a quick little video. Someone on my channel quite some time ago requested me to make a video showing how to apply the UltraWide patch to Hollow Knight. That's what this video is basically going to be. And I'll tack on a little channel update at the end of the video. There'll be a time code in the description and or comment down below. Yeah. All right. So, example. Let's start with this. So, open up Steam. We got Hollow Knight here. If I hit play right now, I'm imagining that it's not going to be in UltraWide because I haven't launched the game in forever. It's been over a year now since the debacle of me trying to do Path of Pain and then rage quitting and then trying to fight Nightmare Master Grimm and rage quitting that as well. In a sense, I was still kind of pissed off and butthurt, if you will, over what happened with me not being able to beat Path of Pain. So I did the banishment ending to get rid of the Grim Troop, and I have never gone back to the game since. Although I know that they have added new stuff. Yeah, so there is a new... So yeah, as you can see, there is no... This is not in the UltraWide patch. I have the black bars on the left and the right. And if I take a look at all this crap... Apparently there's map updates? Why is the map updates? Some new stuff. Well, I know there's new stuff. They've added in new things. I think there's like, I don't know if it's the God Palace or God Arena or wherever it is, where you get Path Champions or something, where you go in and it's basically like a boss rush or something. There's different tiers to it, different difficulties. I've read about that on Reddit and the r/Hollow Knight subreddit, as well as a couple other things. I've seen some people talking about it, but I myself actually don't have any intentions to go back and replay because it's been so long since I played this. I mean, it's like good luck me trying to actually try to remember how to do the controls properly. Try to get back used to it. It would be a slaughter fest for me to try to get back into things, to remember how to do things. Long story short, I don't plan to go and do all that stuff. How I'm going to hold off and wait for when Silk Song comes out, which is the new Hornet game that they're making. Team Cherry is making. Instead of originally they planned to make a DLC for make Hornet a playable character, they're actually making it as its own separate game. When that game comes out, as soon as I can afford it, I will be making a series on that, because I actually loved this game. Even though I rage quit at the end, I still loved this game. This was a great game, and I do recommend it for anyone who wants to try something a little different, which I think I've said before, so I'll just skip ahead. So, as you can see, no UltraWide, so let's fix that. Hopefully this is actually all recording. I'm using OBS for this particular video. I'm going to actually bring it up and check. Yeah, it says that it's recording, so hopefully it's working. Normally I use NVIDIA Shadowplay for all of my recordings. I'm using OBS for this one because I wanted to capture the desktop as well as me going in and out of games, in and out of web browsers, etc., etc. So, the patch. Find it on this website here, wsgf.org. This is a website which I learned about through either one of two places. It's been a little while since I originally heard about it anyways. It's either from WAF on YouTube, which he does a lot of good reviews and talking about UltraWide support and UltraWide games and monitors and stuff like that. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. as well as a forum or a subreddit on Reddit that was all about ultrawides and ultrawide gaming, and they had a link to this site which offers patches for a lot of known games that don't have ultrawide support natively, coded into the game. You can basically download a patch. It is a third-party patch, so if you do try this, it's going to quote-unquote void your warranty or terms of service for the game. So if you do this and then have an issue and you try to talk to the dev or look for support on the official support channels and whatnot, they're probably going to tell you, well, your issue probably is because of you running a third-party patch. So there's actually two different ways to do this. There is a simple method, which is just to download a file and basically copy and paste the file into the install folder, or you can open up a hex editor and do some fancy stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I do IT support, but I don't look at coding at all. That's not part of my purview. So asking me to go and do hex editing is a little bit beyond me, even though they give pretty decent descriptions of like, okay, find this and change every instance to this. So you could probably easily do like a find and replace command and just replace everything in like text editor or something like that. But lo and behold, that's not what this video is going to be about. We're just going to download the patch. So on this website right here at the top, widescreen method. To remove black bars at 16:10 resolutions, replace hollow-knight.exe in the game folder from this archive. So we're going to download this. So widescreen method, native. This is for anyone running... Man, what did I do? I went back. Is there no patch? No file? Where is it? They used to have a file. There used to be a file. Where is it? Did they not have said file anymore? Well, shoot. Maybe they don't have said file anymore. There used to be a file on here. Where's my file? Where's my file? Yeah, there used to be a file here. Native. But it just brings back to the main website. That's not right. Did they add it into the game natively? Am I making this video for nothing? Uh-huh. Saw screenshots. Shoot, maybe I will have to go in and do the hex editing method. I don't want to. I've never done that. Yeah, because that just opens up this. Do we have to make an account on here? I don't remember having to do that before. Hello, Knight. This is the page I was on. From this archive, but there is no archive. It's been removed. Well then, it's been removed. Well, shit. This is awkward. I was trying to make a whole video to be helpful to you guys, to show you, go and download a patch and then copy and paste it into the folder, and it's really easy. If you've ever done any no CD patches of downloading games off of like something like Pirate Bay, not that I've ever done that, not that I ever recommend doing that. Don't do that, guys. It's totally illegal. Don't do it. But yeah, basically there is, it's very similar to doing something like that. You're just copying and pasting over the executable video. I mean, see, the game has 3440 by 1440, but as you can see, screen scale, you can only make it smaller or bigger. You can't actually have it take up the whole screen. Well, that sucks. There used to be a patch Well, guys, I'm actually going to do a little bit of research and see if I can find another patch. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to pause the recording, and we will come back shortly. That is supposed to be my shortcut to pause, and it didn't. Well, that's lovely. It shouldn't pause. Ah, screw it. You guys can be along for the ride. All right, let's see what we can do here. UltraWide support. UltraWide now. UltraWide patch. There used to be a patch for Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight 2.1 Easy Fix. Guide. Right on Steam. Browse local files. Text editor. That's what they want you to do? It's just text editor? Well, I'm just going to have to fracking do a text editor then, which is basically the same thing what they said over here was change every value of this to instance of that. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. All right, well, I'm going to link this in the description. I'm going to try it first, see if it works. So, quick way to get to that. So, in Steam, right-click, Properties, Local Files, Browse Local Files. It opens up, you know, the game install location. And we're going to want to find this particular file, assembly C# DLL, which is actually the same on here. The full path is here. Steam Apps, common. Close out of that. C, Steam Apps, common, Hollow Knight data, and managed folder, and then assembly C# right on top. Look at that. So then we're going to open edit with, I recommend, well, I'd normally recommend Notepad++, but apparently it just reads it as gibberish. What do these guys use? In hex editor. I don't have a hex editor. I'm going to have to go find a hex editor. Oh, man. All right, guys, screw this. Scrapping the whole plan. Okay, I'm sorry. I tried. I don't really feel like going to find a hex editor doing all that. That's too much work. Like I said, I'm done with the game anyways. So I'm sorry I couldn't get a video out to you guys to do this. It looks like it doesn't matter because it wouldn't work anyways. The one issue that was with the particular previous version of the patch is that anytime that the game would update, you would have to reapply it because they would change basically that line of code that they're getting you to change in the hex editor. So, anyways, that's the shit part for that. Yeah, that's the shit part for that. Yeah, there's a Steam editor version. Steam command line. Oh. Well, let's try that then. My bad. This is a bit of an adventure. And I'm not going to edit anything out because that's just how I do things. I'm going to have to change that if I expect to get more fucking viewers or subscribers. If I had this YouTube channel now for a little while, I've only got about 20 subscribers at the time of creating this video. And I know one big aspect of that is I was going to say unreliable, but that's not the right word. Not regular upload scheduling. Uploads, not regular uploads of like uploads being like I don't do regular uploads. It's not like daily. It's not, you know. So we're going to do set launch options, and let's try and see if this actually works or not.
If that actually works, I'm going to be surprised. Boom. I'll be very, very surprised if that works. On its own, without editing the file, and without, anything else. If it does, I'll throw that in. Alright, so as you notice, the menu screen still has the black bars, which is normal. Even when I had the patch, it still did that. So when you actually get into the game of whether or not it's going to work or not. I have a feeling it's not. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't think so. Well, we tried. Tried that much. That did not work. Yeah, so you have to edit that file on a hex editor. Where does one get a hex editor? Probably just easy Google search. Is probably a free one somewhere. No edit option. Simply replacing the hex files via HTTP wasn't producing a correct image, and the string command line fixed it. So you need to do both. It's max resolution, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there used to be a file back in the day that would work, that you just copy and pasted it over and it worked, and you didn't have to go through the whole process of getting a hex editor and doing all that stuff. Well, if anyone wants to do it, figure it out. I will put a link to this stuff in the description. And that will be that. That's where I'm going to leave it. And as much as I like Hollow Knight, I'm actually going to install. I'll save some space on my SSDs. Saber. So, channel update time. What can I say? It's been a few months now, if not almost a year again, I think, since the last time I uploaded or said or did anything. Well, I suppose I posted that Nostos video, which reminds me I do have a second part that I need to actually get down and actually edit and put together to get up on YouTube for you guys. Mostly just upload. I was planning to edit and take out a lot of extra fluff because there was a lot of back and forth, and it's like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour session that I did in like one video. And I know, I think someone commented on one of my Hollow Knight videos rather recently asking, hey, why does this guy have so few views and subscribers? And it's like, well, I'm doing my best at what I can to have good audio and video and gameplay. I mean, I'm only so good or so bad of a player. But the two biggest issues that I can foresee that I don't have much viewer retention or subscriber count, very high subscriber count. Two reasons is, one is video length. A lot of my videos are really long, and I don't chop them up into smaller chunks or smaller videos. So it's like if I say I go and play Dirt 4 right now, and play it for like an hour or an hour and a half or so, and I struggle with going through a particular championship or an event, I will upload the whole thing as it is and only really edit little things and not really cut out sections. Or like say I have a whole like 3-4 times where I play through it and crap out, I won't cut out those races, I'll leave them in. And that is, originally when I started this YouTube channel, and if you go back to like some of my earlier videos, or usually the first couple of videos of a particular series, I will reiterate that to whoever decides to come and view, the viewers. I'll say to you guys like, hey, yeah, I'm going to upload this stuff and I'm going to keep the videos, keep the content, keep everything in. Because myself, having watched other people play different games, having watched other people play, having watched other people do Let's Plays, I always get a little bit, let down, upset when they cut things out. And when I say when they cut things out, I don't mean like they cut out everything, but uh, how do I explain this in words that make sense? I always I always, felt that some people cut out too much for certain things. And a perfect example, when I was playing Hollow Knight, in particular, one of the last episodes I did when I was doing the Path of Pain, um, not Path of Pain, after Path of Pain, when I was doing the or before Path of Pain, actually, when I was doing the grinding, going through the arena over and over and over and over again to try to get enough geo to buy the charm upgrades that I needed. It was, I think I said I cut out like a couple of runs through the arena, but it's like there's no real technically progression there because it's just me going through the same thing over and over again. And it's not even like an RPG where you grind through a certain area or certain battles over and over again to gain experience points. It's not even that much because I'm not even getting experience points. I'm only getting money that I'm going to go and spend later on screen with you guys. Now, I was very conflicted about that because I didn't want to, because I originally said I wasn't going to cut anything out. This is supposed to be a Let's Fail channel rather than a Let's Play channel. Of course, it's probably going to grow more into that as time goes on, depending if I actually continue to put effort into it, which is hit and miss with me. So anyways, long story short, man, how long can I make the short? How story short can long of you know what I do, some people say like it do, but it don't is what? Fuck. How long am I trying to make this short story? It's long enough already. This video's gone on for 20 some minutes and nothing's happened. 22 minutes. Ah. All right. So yeah. So what I'm trying to say basically is that the two main reasons why I probably don't have many viewers is because of video length and the not regular uploading schedule, because those are two big things that a lot of people browsing to YouTube, you see a video, oh, it's got like 15 minutes, yeah, I could probably spend the time to watch that. Oh, this one's an hour and a half, no fucking way, I'm not going to watch that. That's like watching a movie. That's like dedicating a whole lot more time than what you want. And a lot of my videos are on the longer side, so they look at that and go like, no. The 20-30 minute ones, even those are probably decent. They might be a little long for some people, but it's pretty decent. But the hour and a half, 2-hour long episodes where nothing's really cut out, where all the fails aren't really cut out, or all the back and forth of me trying to figure something out isn't cut out, those, a lot of people, I can see their attention drifting and getting bored. And that is probably the big hindrance for me to lose viewership on YouTube. That being said, and this is the whole point of the viewer channel update video that I'm doing now, because it's like the Hollow Knight widescreen patch part was an epic fail because they don't have the file anymore. I don't think, unless I Google and see if I can find one. I'm going to try to keep talking while I look. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that a lot of like the viewers, people will lose interest because my videos are too long. Because I don't cut things out. There is a fix for that, or rather a workaround. And that is official patches. I wonder if this is UltraWide and multi-monitor mod. That does not look like Hollow Knight. That was Devil's Hunt. That's not Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight UltraWide. Download a file. Replace the file. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I might have just salvaged this. Hollow Knight 1315. Oh, what version of Hollow Knight are we on right now? Hollow Knight. I just uninstalled the game. God damn it! All right, let's reinstall the video. I'll talk to you guys. It's not going to take long for me to download this. I got a decent internet connection. It's going to be fast to download, but it's going to be slow to upload the video. Put it that way. So yeah. Anyways, so one of the big things that I can do to work around that is to stream, and that's something I've always been putting off because I don't have a proper streaming setup. I would say I have one monitor. I don't have two monitors. Yes, it's an ultra-wide, but I'd rather keep my gaming and everything in full screen ultra-wide. The problem with that for streaming is that you don't get to see the chat. You don't get to interact with people in the chat so much because then I don't have another screen or something up for that. I could use my phone, but it's not ideal. I can use the TV beside me, but that's also not ideal because then I'd have to rotate my chair and go way over to the side to see people's chat. I'd rather have another screen or something beside me. And at the moment, I'm currently find myself unemployed again, which means I have no way of getting money to buy a screen to do all that. Second one being that I was having issues trying to figure out what would be the best setup for doing all that. Because, I mean, like I said earlier, I do a lot of my recording with NVIDIA Shadowplay. And I know that, right now this video is being recorded with OBS. It's been an experiment for me because I found that OBS actually has a profiles option. Because me and a buddy use OBS for streaming and watching anime and stuff together, where I have a Funimation account and he doesn't, and we will sit in Discord and I will stream that to a private server that only me and him know the link to, and me and him will just sit and watch shows together. He might be a few seconds delayed because there's internet latency. It is what it is, but we can actually sit here and watch a show together, almost as if he was in the room with me, and that, that's a really nice thing to have. And I mean, not just anime, we do with movies or whatever else, but it's a private setup so that other people can't jump onto it. I'm not streaming things illegally on the internet where everybody can go, and it's definitely not fucking for profit. So it is what it is. But because the biggest reason why I have that set up is because once upon a time, this is a wild rant that I'm going on now, but I'm buying time for this to finish. Once upon a time, the Netflix app on the Xbox used to have a shared mode, almost like a multiplayer mode, where you could invite your friends into a theater as long as everybody had Netflix, and they could actually show their it was back in the day when the Xbox avatar thing was all the rage and people were doing that. So you could actually have your avatars sitting in a theater room watching a screen of whatever it is show that you're watching. Everybody would be synced to a point that you would basically be able to watch the show together. And that was such a nice feature, nice thing to have. Because so many times, think like Netflix and chill, right? But you want to do it long distance. What if the person you want to watch Netflix, now when I say Netflix and chill, I mean actually watching Netflix, not, the other things that can sometimes happen. But yeah, think like you actually want to watch Netflix, but with somebody who's not in the room with you, someone who's not around, someone who might be thousands, 100 miles away, whatever. There should be a way to do that, and there fucking isn't. There isn't a proper way to do that. There should be, but there isn't. Anyways, so that's why I streaming through that method works pretty decent, and I use OBS for that. And I had not known about OBS having multiple profiles set up so that I could have different settings, so that I could have one to set up to say to stream to YouTube or stream to Twitch, versus just the one I had before to stream to my private server that I have that's just for that stuff. So it's like, you know, it would make a lot more sense to me for my videos that normally go on YouTube, that I don't edit anything out. Why don't I just start streaming instead? So that's what I've been wondering about. If anyone out there watches this video, gets this far, please leave your comments. You got this fucking far in the video, just leave your damn comment. Let me know. Even if it's just, hey, I got that far, and not say anything else. Just do that. I don't care if this comment has like a whole bunch of people saying it, or if no one says it. Well, I mean, no one's going to say it because face reality, there's hardly anybody's probably watching this. But if you are watching it, please comment. Yeah, anyways. So I might try to, basically the long story short of the channel update. Too long, didn't watch. Too long, didn't listen. Maybe try to start streaming, even though I don't have the proper setup. I want to, but I have issues. The other thing is face cam. I don't have a proper camera. I have a shitty old Logitech USB camera from like the 2000s, which is like utter garbage. It's like the one piece of equipment on my computer that has not been updated or upgraded in years. So it's like, I should probably get one of those. I don't have like a green screen or anything like that either. So it's like, like I know a lot of like the good Twitch and YouTube streamers, they have proper setups. I don't got any of that shit. I'm good for recording videos and throwing them on YouTube, but that doesn't really create the same kind of a thing as the streaming bit. Plus, videos you're expected to edit and cut shit out, and I just refuse to do it. Long story. Anyways, let's get off to this Hollow Knight thing. I'm gonna create a goddamn. Whenever I get this damn video edited and uploaded, which I'm not gonna edit much out, because I don't. I'm gonna continue to do that. I'm gonna continue to not edit things out, except unless under certain circumstances. I'm gonna bend the rules a little more. I set rules against it. I'm gonna bend the rules. 1.4.3.2 is the current version of Hollow Knight, which means we don't want that one. I'm gonna guess this is the one we want. The big one, 14. That's not that big. It's 14 some kilobytes. Well, I'm gonna download it. Screw it. Hollow Knight widescreen.exe. Modified 2018. I don't know. It's a virus. It's your password. Why is there a password? Why does there have to be a password? Files are community contributed and make no safe guarantees. Okay. Well, password choice is PCGW. Oh. Okay. But I don't know which file is the more recent one. Nobody wants to tell me. I'll download the slightly bigger one now. Nah, there it goes. Only one. Okay. Extract. 2. Let's put that on my desktop for now. PCGW. It's a good thing I checked. Can't type. Can't type. Keyboard will eat me. All right. Saver. Let's go to. Oops. On it. Properties. Local files. Browse key file. Oh, cancel. Sorry. Browse local files. That's what I wanted. All right. So this is Hollow Knight. Properties. Details. Product version. They haven't really updated the executable itself in forever, have they? Details. Product version. That doesn't make any sense. They modified 4.13. So 3 days after this. This seems old. This seems old. But let's try it. Replace file destination. Now, see what I did there as I copied that into this folder and I told it to replace. Don't do that. Undo copy. Yeah, I just killed it. What you're actually supposed to do is rename this. Rename the one that you have to something like old or backup, something like that. Leave it in here so that way if something happens, if it doesn't work, it crashes your game, you know, if something fucks up, you can just come back and delete the patch version that you put in and load, and then, you know, bring back up the proper one. All right, so that completely shit the bed. So let's do this then. That didn't work. All right, verify integrity of game files. It's just gonna re-download the executable. All right, let's try that again then. Let's try the other one. What was the other file that we downloaded? It was like a patch, something patch. Cancel. Downloads. Only WS patch. U. Extract to desktop, and the password is PCGW. PCGW. Yeah, PCGW. Hollow Knight widescreen. We'll wait for this to be done. Looks like it's done. Fail to validate will be required. So that's the wonderful thing about Steam. Quick pro tip. If you ever have an issue with any of your games on Steam, something doesn't seem right, something's not working, whatever, something you can try to do. Right click on properties, local files, verify integrity of game files. It will do a check on your game install, make sure everything looks good, and it'll re-download anything that's not correct. Now, mind you, there's plenty of times when you can run that and it'll still download files even if there's nothing wrong with the game, but it's fine. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't do anything bad. It doesn't delete your saves. It doesn't fuck up your settings. Everything's good. It just refreshes and makes sure the game's proper good. Recommend doing that for a lot of games if you have issues. This one right here in particular has a lot of known issues that can be fixed with that. I should know. I run a Discord. I run a couple ARC servers. Link in description. I should know a lot of issues that people talk about in my ARC support can be fixed by getting people to run validate. Now, mind you, that doesn't fix everything, but it's a pretty common fix for a lot of things. All right, let's see what this file actually does. Make a backup. Do it. Target file. All right, so I think this is, yeah, it wants me to, okay, so. All right, so this is a patch file. We're gonna try this one. Paste. Hollow Knight widescreen. We're going to run as admin because that's probably the right thing to do. So you see what I did is I copied that into my Hollow Knight install folder. Now we're going to select the target file, pick that one so it actually knows the path. I'm going to hit start. File was not patched. Why not? Why was it not patched? Can it not be patched? Other instance is already running. What do you mean another instance is already running? Control-Shift-Escape. Quick way to open your task manager. What do we got here? Hollow Knight, are you running in the background? No? What's going on? Why does it say that there was something running in Hollow Knight? Play. Alright, I guess this just took a minute. Probably because maybe the patcher was still running in the background. That's why I said it was running. See if that made a difference in running that. Didn't seem likely though. It said one file. It said no file was patched. So, and as you can see, I uninstalled the game, but my save is still there. So it's either saved in the Steam cloud, or it's saved in a different folder on my drive that's not in the game folder, which is... So that did not work either. No shit. That didn't work. Alright, so this patch program didn't work. Unless I run it not in file was not patched. Again. Alright. Well. See, this is the right thing. It renamed it in .back, so that's the original one. Now let's try the one. This is version 13.50. That is like the old version. That's an older version of the game, so I have a feeling it's not going to work. Or if it does, it's going to be very glitchy. Alright. Alright, so unzip files. I'm using 7-zip. That's what I recommend. Don't use WinRAR or WinZip. Just use 7-zip. It's open source. Like, come on, guys, it's free. Just, you know, stop dicking around. Let's copy this in here. PCGW. Boom. Boom. Place. Boom. Steam. All night. Unable to load. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, it's not actually going to work. Which means I should just boom, bring the original one back, and then that'll work. And the rest of this is already running. Sure it is. I totally believe you. Because if I open it through Steam, it'll work. Versus, you know, trying to open it from the other way. Anyways, all right. So, long story short. Hex editor is probably going to be your only way to do it because apparently they must have changed it or locked it down. They must have either changed the way it works or they locked it down with one of the last updates. And I wasted 1.8 GB of data to try to fix that. Oh, I tried. That's enough. Boom, boom, bam. Gone. Hollow Knight's gone. Alright, so yeah, long story short, let's wrap this video up, guys. I'm sorry I could not get this going. I'm going to have a link in the description to actually just this theme guide, because this is probably the only way to do it that possibly works. Unverified by me, because I don't have a hex editor and I don't feel like trying to go and get one. But this was the last post comment was made in December of 2018. So I'd still give it a try. In worst case, if it doesn't work, just do a validate. Yeah. Or uninstall and then reinstall the game. You won't lose your save. So yeah, that's that is that. That is the intro to Haruhi. Right. If you're wondering what that is Wallpaper Engine. Do recommend it. You can get all your waifus on this backgrounds. Or other types of backgrounds if you don't like waifus. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I got too many apps and stuff. Wallpaper Engine, there we go. Next wallpaper. Princess Mononoke. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm going to possibly try to stream at some point in the near future if I get up enough motivation or bravery to do that. I don't know what game I'll be playing. Not Nostos or Nostes, because that's closed right now. Still, they're still working on it. I'm going to do my best to try to get the Nostes video out. Probably after this one. And I'm going to also try to probably get back into playing Dirt 4 because I know that that's been on my list of games. I think it's the only game I have right now that I haven't officially either, reached an ending or stopped or whatever. It's like still on the go. What other things can I say? Satisfactory, I recommend. It's a good game. Not going to be streaming it though. I'd have to start over, and I don't feel like doing that. Destiny 2 is now on Steam. I don't know if I'm going to get back into the recording that one. That I might as well consider that series abandoned for now. Story. There's a good one. So yeah, if you've been on the channel at all, you know that I posted a video for uh, Chronicles of Astra, Realm of Astra. YouTube, save me. Save me, YouTube. I can't remember the name of it. Am I on my channel? I am on my channel. Let's go. What is it called? Chronicles of Astra. Yes. This. I only have 2 episodes. Technically 1 and a prologue. I need to do more of this, and it is planned. Don't worry, I'm going to try to do more of this. Yeah. Hollow Knight. I am going to consider this series finished as of uploading this video. Will I ever go back to Hollow Knight? Will I ever retry Path of Pain? Not right now. Put it that way. Maybe once I play some Silksong and get used to Silksong, because I imagine the controls and stuff will be very similar, although I've heard that it's going to be different because Hornet plays a lot differently. I imagine there's going to be some similarities. Maybe once I get back into the flow of things, I might want to return and try it again. But as of right now, it's a pass for me, boy. Raven Arcade. Offworld. Oh yeah. This was supposed to be one-time videos, and it was just a big shit show. Failing at Destiny 2. Yeah, it failed. Tokyo Dark. I'm going to actually... I'm going to replay Tokyo Dark. I am not satisfied with the ending that I got. And I didn't mind playing it. The actual game itself, I rather enjoyed it. I'm going to replay it. That's... If you stuck with me in this video that long, that's something for you guys to look forward to. I don't know if anybody actually watched this. Apparently I have 11 views, so I don't think anyone really watched or cared. But I'm doing it. Marvel Skies, no. Sorry, Corey. Sorry, Corey, you're not getting any more. Dirt 4, yeah, I'm going to try to do some. Actually, this game, Marvel Skies, actually has a multiplayer mode that they're working on. I've seen some talks of that there's a multiplayer beta. So yeah, not sure how that'll work. Let's fail at Civ 6. Yeah, Super Mario World, that's done. This was supposed to be a whole series, Throwback Thursday, of me uploading a video of me playing an old classic game every Thursday. I hopefully will get back into that. I don't know when. This was really the one game that I wanted to do. I could always go back and replay more of this. I really want to get a Switch and then play Super Mario Maker 2. But insert me saying that I am recently unemployed and have no money. Ori and the Blind Forest. Good game. Similar to Hollow Knight. Definitely recommend, if you liked watching me play Hollow Knight, check out this series as well. Highly recommended. The music and everything is really good. The season 2? What am I saying, season 2? They are making a sequel of this, and I believe it's like an Xbox only, or no, like a Xbox Store, Microsoft Store only version, where this one I think I had it off of Steam or GOG. I'll pick it up eventually, and we'll do another, and I will play the second one. I don't know when, but eventually. That's those. Anyways, that's it for your channel update, guys. If I was to do a quick summary, sorry I couldn't get the Hollow Knight patch. Apparently that doesn't work anymore. You need to do a hex editor, of which I'm going to include this guide in the description. Link to. And look for more videos from me in the future. That is not just me blabbing on for whatever this has been, like close to an hour now. Yeah, so look forward to that. Anything else that I want to say? No, that's about it. Yeah, so look forward for more in the future. I'm gonna try to replay Tokyo Dark. I'm going to try to get a video of Nostos out and start playing Dirt 4 again. Those ones will be how I'm going to start putting shit back on the channel, getting more stuff out there, and then hopefully after that we'll get into some more stuff, as well as the Chronicles of Astra bit. I need to do a proper episode and update video for those ones on its own. I think that deserves its own segment, its own video, rather than me just lumping it all into one like I'm doing right now. Anyways, thanks all for watching, listening. It's been more just me shitting around and talking to you guys, which I know is whatever. If you like this kind of video, if you want me to do more kind of vlog, random crap, then let me know. Maybe I could do more of these. They're easy enough to do for me, anyways. Yeah, so any game recommendations that you want me to see me play, comments, etc., 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 comments. Comment section. Please comment, as I said earlier. Like, subscribe if you want more. Ring the bell, blah, 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 blah. You know the deal. You've heard it 1,000 times from other YouTubers by now. What else? That's it. I got nothing. I don't know how to end this. If you want to see more videos of me doing actual proper how-tos or IT fix-it kind of shit, tips and stuff like that, let me know. I can do that as well. You know, I can go through like different shit with you guys. If you want to know some audio video stuff, I know a little bit of that. If you want me to do some IT support stuff, I can do that. You want me to show some programs, some applications, like walk through some setup stuff for like how I do my recordings and that kind of crap, I can definitely, you know, whatever else, I can do that kind of stuff. I can show you, I can bring some stuff up. I don't know if that would interest anybody, but yeah, that's basically it, I guess, for now. Yeah, this is a channel update video that nobody expected, that I didn't expect would last this long. I didn't think it was going to be 50 minutes, but here it is. It's 53 and counting. Mostly just me yipper-yappering about random shit. And I apologize for not having the Hollow Knight patch video way back when it was originally asked in one of my Hollow Knight episodes. Somebody asked for me to do a video, and I never did it, and now I finally did it, but the patch doesn't even fucking work anymore. It's fucking gone, so that sucks. You can try the hex editor method. If you feel brave enough to try to get into a hex editor and do that, go right for it. And worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, just reinstall the game. Or do a verify integrity, verify game files. That's probably the way to go. Rin. Rin Tosaka from Fate. Yes. Rin and Saber was on here. Saber was on here earlier like 2 or 3 times. Also from Fate. Highly recommend that series. Really good anime. And I've never played the visual novel, but I've heard good things. Anyways, that's it. That's all, guys. I'm going to let you go from here. Hope to see you all in the next video. If you made it this far, then congratulations. You deserve a cookie or an ice cream or a drink or whatever it is that you do, because, you know, congratulations. Bye-bye.